What's going on, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today is an awesome game analysis video. I'm so happy to have these back for you guys. I am match fit or getting close to it. I'm playing in the United Premier Soccer League, the UPSL, which is like a pro development league. For right now, I'm training and playing with a team called Cultures United until the point that I can get trials at professional clubs here in the US. So just getting game minutes under me, it's really, really important that you guys as well are able to do that until you can reach the next level. So whatever your level is right now, try to move up constantly and it'll be fantastic for your career moving forward. Without further ado, let's hop into the game analysis. All right, so for today, I am playing Wingback in a 3-4-3. So in a we have three central defenders, four, I'm playing the left side of the four, and then three forwards, basically two 10s and a 9, essentially is how that works out. So let's hop into this game analysis. So first clip, here we go. So I am at the top right hand of your screen, and we will start right now. And as you can see, just getting the ball here, cut it inside, and I'm trying to hit that back post runner from the right back. Mishit it a little bit, but that's all right. Second play here, free kick comes, and I'm running in behind. As you can see, the guy wasn't even paying any attention to me. Ball supposedly goes out here, but get a good cross in anyway. And this is something, I'll pause it right at the end of that clip. So one of the things that I want to show you guys right away, and this is a run that I'll do over and over again, is noticing when my side center back gets the ball, I'm watching what the outside back who's marking me is doing. If he's ball watching and all he's doing is focusing on the ball and he's not opening his body and checking his shoulder, I'm gonna run in behind him all day long. And as you can see from these highlights, I got 2 assists just off of running in behind those guys. So it's really important to essentially show that that's the type of movement pattern. You're always, watching where your players are moving in behind so you can pass the ball. But off the ball, you really want to make sure that you're doing a good work watching where your defenders are. Because if your defender's eyes are somewhere else, that gives you so much freedom to run in behind. So let's keep this going. All right, so I'm getting the ball from my center back, playing it right up to the center mid on his back foot so he can turn and play forward. We'll watch this play keep going, and I think this turns into, right here, miscommunication. So I should have taken that ball right there, but again, that's all right. And then we recover the ball after a little bit here. So here we go, fourth clip. Again, check to the ball, get the ball, play it back to my center back. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy, just keep in possession here, and we'll keep it rolling. Next clip, this is a quick corner, our first goal. I saw a 1v2 right there. Cristiano plays the ball in, good save from the goalkeeper, and then a good finish. So fantastic, quick little corner, and we just made sure to capitalize on it. And that was our first goal about 5 or 10 minutes into the game. So off to a really good start, and we are just getting after it. There were 5 goals in the first half, so that was a great team performance. Here we are again, pressing the guy here. I think I'll pause it right there. So here, I think I can get a little bit closer faster, if that makes sense. So I can close him down much quicker. And that way he ends up kicking the ball out, as you'll see in a sec. He ends up kicking the ball out for a throw-in. But this is a situation where, especially at the professional level, I need to be touch tight immediately. Make sure that guy does not get the ball around me and I'm blocking it out for a throw-in, or I'm taking the ball off of him and playing into our 10 who can then turn and play the opposite winger. Okay, so I'll keep this going, and as you can see, kicks it and it goes in for a throw. So here's my first throw of the game, and pretty straightforward, looking up, no options really there. We're just going to play it back to the center back, and then he's going to rotate the ball across to the other side. Just keep in possession here. They weren't pressing super high, and when they did, like they are now. So here, really quick turn, show for the ball, get it again. Okay, I'm going to pause it right here. So if you can see, there are 4, debatably 5 guys with that number 10 right around me. And that's a situation where I really, really need to notice that, turn the ball around instead of it being a 2v4 against our favor. That's a situation where I would go turn the ball around, go to the other side, or turn and cross it, because we have a 3v3 or a 3v4. Obviously, the guy at the top of the box is sort of out of the question if I was to cross it right on top of the 6-yard box. So that's a situation where it's just me recognizing, okay, where's the space? How many defenders are around me? And then exploiting where we actually have space, which is over on the other side of the field, right? So that's something I'll let it play out. Our center back does a great job, and we get a shot on goal, or I guess off goal. Next clip, this is my free kick assists, first one. So good free kick in, center back, poorly marked, and just gets a great header near post, which is an awesome finish. So that's an in-swinging free kick. Get a little bit of whip on the ball, so it's a little tough. Beat the first man, go from there. Okay, here we go. So throw in into the center mid, and we'll let this whole clip play out because this is fantastic work from the team possessing the ball. Really good work to keep the ball, and then it comes over to our center mid. Number 10, excuse me, he plays me over, and this is a good cutback, and just keeping the ball again. There's a 3v1 in the box. I could have crossed it, but that's not really a good situation to be in. And we'll let it play out here, and then it finishes right there. We keep possession after this play, but we're all good. Okay, so here I let it go. This is our second goal. So I let it go. Our center back drives up, and then it's a ball over the top to our center forward, Johan, who's very, very quick. Does a good job getting around the goalkeeper, and then a really easy, sleek finish. So nice job. Great goal from Johan. Great break. I wasn't directly involved in that play, but I wanted to show you guys the goals anyway. Next one comes over. Great ball to me. And then again, there's that. So I'm going to pause it right there. So that ball right here, there's a 10 and a center forward who are a 9 and a 10. The 10, our number 10 is wearing the number 11, and then our number 9 is to the left of him. So there's really nobody in that space. I was hoping for a one-time ball over the top, a run in behind, but again, if that's not on, I need to be able to say, no worries, keep the ball and just recycle it. I think that was a play. That was just one mistake that I made that I was like, that was really dumb. I just tried to rush it when there was no need to, right? We weren't in a numeric advantage. We weren't in a situation that was dire need. There weren't guys crashing the box every single play. We were just calming. We were up 2-0 at this point, or 3-0 up at this point, and just trying to get in the flow of things. So that's something to keep in mind, again, moving forward, just to know that, like, hey, if that ball's on, if I hear a call, amazing. But if I don't hear a call, then I'm not going to do it, and I'm just going to recycle the play or take my touch forward and try to beat a man 1v1 and take it on my own, right? So we'll keep this playing a little bit, and then we just get a good cross in. He was offsides, but that's all right. Okay, so I am going to be covering that man, get a ball backwards, get it right into our number 10, who does a great job to bring it around, and then we keep possession moving forward. And this is a great run by our number 10 coming around the outside. Unfortunately, this doesn't turn into a goal, but a great shot by Chris just on the outside. Okay, next ball. This is an awesome little flick over the guy, take a touch, play it into my center mid, and we roll out. I love this play. I think this is such a good example of what a good press and a reactionary step could be. Throw in on my part, I just throw it in, try to find that guy over, but completely overestimate my ability to throw the ball in. Next one goes into the center back, who then makes a good drive up, and then that ball is played to me. I end up being offsides, I believe, but a good cross in, and that's all right anyway. Next play, here we go. So same run, so I'm going to pause it here. So this is the exact same run. If you watch their back four, one of our sixes has pushed back into the back line, and our left side center back of the three has pushed much higher, almost into the midfield line. And as you can see, I'm behind their outside back. Their outside back isn't even checking his shoulder. So again, this is the same run you've seen now twice or three times. Obviously, I was offsides the play before this. But this is one of the other assists that I had to the right back. So the right back and the left and right wing back are crashing the box constantly. And this is the second assist. So if you watch, our player plays a great ball over the top, and it's just a fantastic touchdown around the guy. So if you see, he's facing completely forward. He's not even checking his shoulder. He should be on the same line as me as the defensive guy, and then their two center backs are totally out of position. So if you watch, I'm ready and go. Hesitate, and then I run, get the ball around the guy, dive in, and a great finish, right? So Really awesome understanding. So I'll pause it again right at the end of this just to talk about, all right, so there's the end of that clip. So again, what we're thinking about is how to, as a wingback, my job is to create opportunities for other players. So I'm constantly creating chances, constantly creating crosses, making sure to get in behind when I can, especially with a tighter three in the front. So if I'm playing three in the front, like a 3-4-3, but the three in the front are really spread wide, which really isn't how you play that position. Usually you play with either 2 9s and a 10 or 2 10s and a 9, a little bit more compact, so you get a lot of width with the wingbacks. A wingback's job in that 3-4-3 formation is to get up in behind the players, because you have 2 10s and a 9 who can crash the box constantly, or in this case, it's an outside back run from the right side. So that's something to keep in mind if you're playing those wing back, those outside back, those winger positions. When you're in the wide, really notice when the guy who's marking you is not paying attention, and you can get in behind super, and that's a great opportunity right there. So we'll keep it going. Next clip. Ball comes out to me. I'm a little bit deeper this time. So I'll pause it right there. So this play, I thought the guy was coming to me. Again, this is just a checking the shoulder issue. I just need to make sure that I'm making sure that if the guy's going over the top, I can hit it over the top, or turn it around and be patient if I don't want to hit a long ball there. I totally thought the guy was going to come back towards me, but obviously it gets knocked out by a defender. So we'll keep it going there. And then our goalkeeper wins that. Amazing. Next play. Ball comes over to me, and this is just patience. Keeping. He's not going to press, and we get the ball forward into our center mid. We turn and play out of it. So again, really nice skill by the center mid, and we get going on the other side. Here we go. Throw in back to the center back. Center back boots it up. Not too keen because we had numbers there, but that's all right. Another throw in on the left side, right into the 10. Good job defending to get it out, but that would have been a great one too. I had a good touch forward. Next throw goes into the center mid. Center mid turns and does a really good job of just getting the ball to the other side of the field. So that's awesome. First touch there. Could be a little cleaner, but that's all right. Next play, so I'm dropping, getting the ball from our number 9, and then it's just about space. He tries to play that cheeky 1-2, and we move on from there, end up winning the ball back. So that's a good thing. Ball comes out to the center back here, and if you notice, I'm coming forward. That ball ends up going out before I even touch the ball, so that's a bummer. But again, checking back that way. This is just a one-on-one defense. He cuts the ball. Just get in front of him. Make sure he doesn't get that cross off. Pretty straightforward one-on-one defending from an outside back perspective. Okay, pausing it here. Now we're in the second half. So it was 5-0 in the first half, or 4-0, I think, in the first half. Swapping sides, I am still playing left back, so now you'll see my touches. This game, I didn't get a ton of touches on the ball, which is interesting that I managed 3 assists and a goal, and that's not to pat myself on the back. It was just to say that effectiveness is often more important than the amount of touches you get on the ball. Obviously, if you need a couple little touches just to get your confidence up, that makes total sense. Definitely do that. But if you can be super, super consistent with less touches on the ball, it makes for a really effective game. So this is my first touch of the second half, and I get an assist. So it's almost the exact same play that I got the assist from that number 5 who you're seeing on the screen right now. And he plays the ball again right through those players, right over, get a good cross near post, and then we go from there. So it's that same run, and these guys clearly aren't catching on to it because it happened twice, 3 times, 4 times in the game. Yeah, a couple of them were offsides, but that happens. And then the 2 obviously got 2 assists off of them. So we'll watch it play. Here we go again. So he gets the ball, plays a good pass. Yep, take a touch around the guy, and then whiz it in right into our number 10 running on. So that's goal number 5 or 6, I guess, actually. So again, great run, good awareness of taking the touch around the guy. Little throw in here into our number 9, checking 2, and we just get the ball out. Great center forward play right there. Corner kick for me, there we go, playing it back post, oof. And then we end up getting the ball chipped back in, and then a header off the crossbar. So bummer there, we didn't score. This is a PK, so this happened. Goalkeeper came and tackled, and it is my PK to take. Here we go. So a little bit of run up, and we get a great goal into the bottom left-hand corner. send the keeper the wrong way, and we go from there. All right. Next play, this is just me getting the ball, patient, playing it around, running in behind, and ooh, probably could have slid in there and poked it in, but didn't get there. Try to be cheeky here. Okay, so we are gonna stop and rewind this at the beginning of this play. So this is really interesting. So I see both of their players, as you can see, marking our one number 9, and then we have a number 11 on the left side who's onside, but I tried to play that cheeky quick one and I just didn't hit it high enough, and it went right into the face of that center back. So had that gone over, it would have been a one-on-one with the goalkeeper or with a center back, but unfortunately mishit it. And then there's a second ball that I play at the very end of this clip. We'll play it. So again, goes there. We win the ball back. Yeah, I should win that. Center mid does a great job at getting in there. And right here, we're going to pause it again, right here. Okay, so if you can see, there is a massive hole in between these two players, and our number 10 is perfect position to get in behind those players. And if I play that curved ball in on the ground, but I play it in the air, not the smartest decision, but again, the idea is there. I just need to be really confident with that kind of curving ball on the ground, and then we'll get a fantastic opportunity on goal. He would have scored that. Cristiano is amazing. So yeah, so right there, ooh, see, he had the run. Everything was perfect there, except I didn't have the right ball. Cross comes back to Cristiano. So that idea right there was to cut it in front on the top of the 18. Okay, right here. Noah's gonna play a good ball to me. Yes, there are two Noahs. This little cross, dinks into our center forward, and he almost scores. That was almost my 4th assist. As you can see, I was so stoked for Derek to score. Great flick on by Noah, who's come closer. He's on number 10. Now I'm gonna pause it right here. Okay, so as you can see, I have a ton of space in front of me. The number 13 is behind me. The number 4 on their team is not as quick as I am by a mile. Like, I could have easily blown by him. And then we have a 2v1 against that center back. In this situation, I need to take a touch on the ground and drive at that center back until he commits, and then play it off to Derek, who's running onto this ball. Instead, I decide to hit it over the top, which is just kind of an immature thing. I need to know that, hey, I have tons of space here, and what my coach, I don't know if you can hear it in the clip, but my coach is calling at me. You have space, you have space, you have space, take space, take space. And I just need to be more aware of where other players are around me and really just have confidence to drive at those players, right? So we'll keep it playing. As you can see, it's a good ball over the top, no doubt. If our center forward was super, super fast, he could have gotten on there. This play here, again, just keeping the ball, playing that center mid. Center mid does a great job turning out of pressure and plays our number 10, and then we go from there. Here's a free kick, so I'm going to pause it right here. So as Fila is running onto the ball, so this typically would be a left-footed shot, but there was a massive hole on the right side of the wall. So if I'm looking at the goal and I'm a left-footed player, there was near post, the wall was set up with like almost 1.5 feet of space between where the ball and the edge of the goal line was, right? So I told Fila, I said, look, dude, go right-footed with it around the wall and into that near post. He does exactly that. It ends up rebounding over the crossbar, and then I get a shot off. So close to his goal. But yeah, we'll play it. Here we go. So we'll play, and just hits the post. I recover, cut inside, and just get a good shot on goal. Keeper makes a good save. Okay, next one. Here we go. So this is a corner kick. We go short. Now I'm going to pause the ball right here. Okay, so in this situation, we're playing basically a 2v1. I want the ball almost to my feet here, not towards the goal, because if it's right on my foot, I can take a touch out away from the player that's coming onto me. So when you're playing a 2v1 on a corner kick, play the ball closer. Notice where the second defender is coming from and play the ball closer to the player that's running around you, right? So you'll watch what happens. I don't think I took an appropriate touch here. I should have taken a touch outside, but it's just something to keep in mind. It'd be much easier if I was taking that shot from the top of the box as opposed to almost inside the box by about 5 meters. So see that ball, right? So then I have to cut inside, and then I end up losing the ball, and they play. Poor decision on my part. I should have taken a touch outside, but again, that ball could be better there. So this, I'm playing tucked in a little bit and just keeping the ball, just play to our center back, and then we recycle through our goalkeeper here, no stress. So next corner comes in. This goes back post to our tall center back who hits the ball. That ball needs to get up and over that first defender, and unfortunately it doesn't, but that's okay. We get a good, keep the ball, no problems there. Short corner to Derek, who then I play the ball to, and watch the way that I play the ball back to him. So it's right outside the box, and then he takes a shot. It gets blocked, unfortunately, but it's that I'm looking for, that second ball that I'm looking for. So here we go. Noah has the ball, plays it right back to me, and then we're going to play a little bit of sequence, and then I end up playing a ball to our center forward, who's a lot shorter than the center backs, which was sort of a mistake. So right here, I'm showing to the ball, checking my shoulder, watching what happened, okay, there. And then that play, I probably could have played Noah again on the left, but end up going out for a corner. So here's second to last play of the game. This goes over, I say mine, 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 play it right into the center mid, and we break out of that situation, which was totally reasonable. Good ball there, and we play out. So as you can see, number 17, here we go. Last touch of the game, turn, and then play it across the field, get that switch going where we have numbers, okay? So that is it for those are all my touches in the game. Again, it wasn't really that much. It's only about 9 minutes, 10 minutes of touches for the whole play. Obviously, there was a couple goals in there that I didn't have anything to do with, but that is an outside wingback's perspective on what the game looks like. I think as a team, we need to do a better job of using both sides. A lot of this game, we went up the right side, up the right side, up the right side. So a lot of as you guys know, I'm sort of a coach player, so I'm doing a lot of drills and training. I'm making some of the, I'm making some of the drills for the training sessions in order to apply those principles to the game. They want a lot of my help because I've had more experience than a lot of the guys, and I've played at a much higher level than a lot of the guys have. But it's more of just like a expertise thing, right? So I'm doing a lot of the drills work, and a lot of what we have been doing this week has to do with transitioning. So we go up the right side, where's the space, similar to one of those first clips where I dribbled almost into 4 players. Our center back did a good job to take a touch around the guys. But again, can I recognize that I have 4 guys on me and we have an equal number 3v3 in the box? Can I switch it back to the center mids, or can I get it into that box and get a good cross in? So that's just things to think about. I thought I had a good performance overall. There's a couple mistakes that I want to correct that I'll be working on this week in training, and then especially in my individual sessions, working on just calmness under pressure and going from there. But yeah, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you guys enjoy those game analysis videos and you want to see more of those, definitely hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. There's a big percentage of you guys who aren't subscribed yet, and if you're watching my videos on a consistent basis, that'd be fantastic. It really helps out with the channel. And again, as always, be awesome. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.